Download it? No, no, no. 1, 2, and 4. Right now we are doing paper 1, variant 1. We're not doing the ATP part. Yes. For ATP part, I just want graphs in front of you, the diagrams in front of you, because you have to make tables based on the um, lengths, based on the initial length or the final length. So we need something. Okay. So we are not doing paper 4 right now. So this is paper 1, variant 1 of May June. Shall we start? I couldn't hear you. You there? I guess you're there, but I couldn't hear you. No. And no, still couldn't. Let me check with my system. We just wait. Okay. Why were you clapping? Okay. So question number one, this is a plant cell. Okay, keep in mind. So you must know this thing because many students doesn't know that these MCQs are in the order of the content given in the syllabus. Okay. So you will find basic questions first, and then you'll move to the higher level. Okay. So the very first basic question is about a plant cell. What is the function of this cell? So first of all, identify this cell. What is this cell? Root hair cell. So what is the function of root hair cell? To carry minerals and no. Select one. It's D. Root hair cells. No, it's written a long stem. What takes the mineral along stem? What is the name of that cell? Xylem. Okay. Question number two. The diagram shows a structure that was observed using a microscope. So the DNA is not wrapped inside the nucleus. What cell is this? Bacterium cell. Next one is the diagram shows a structure found in X. So this X, cytoplasm is present, cell membrane is present, but nucleus is not present. What type of cell it is? RBC. Good. What is the example of organ? Yes, it's I. What is blood? Okay, which category blood falls? Tissue. It's a collection of cells. No, it's not a tissue, but it's not an organ as well. Because it's a liquid in which a type of cell is present. Okay, question number five. A new type of small vertebrate. Wait, let me make it bigger. A new type of small vertebrate with lungs is discovered. So lungs are present, and this is identified as a reptile. What is the correct key for reptile? They have lungs. Okay, they can maintain. Are they can they maintain their body? Okay, they cannot maintain their body temperature. Okay, so they have scales. Yes. So the answer is B. Next one. Molecules and ions can be moved into and out of the cell by active transport. What is not correct about the active transport? Active transport takes place in plants. No, it takes place in animals as well. Yes. This one is incorrect. Yes, this one is incorrect. Okay. Frogs and amphibians are amphibians and so have a partially permeable skin. It's a skin. Yes. Wait. Where are you? This one. D option. It's okay. If they're moving through active transport, it's correct. Ions move through active transport. Either through membrane without membrane. Okay. In neurons, when the nerve impulses passes, it actually uses active transport. So outside a neuron, there is a membrane, right? So this one is correct. Partially permeable membrane is present. Okay. Frogs have the partially permeable skin. They live in and near water, such as lakes and marshes, where the water contains a low concentration of mineral ions. They absorb any water they need through their skin. Now, biologists are concerned that frogs living near coastal areas will be endangered if global warming leads to rise in sea level. Sea water contains high concentration of mineral ions, so they don't need high concentration, right? So, what would happen to frog if their habitat become flooded with seawater? So if the outer environment is more concentrated, water will move out, correct, through osmosis. And water movement is always related to osmosis. How do gases move? How do gases move? Good. And how do ions move? Good. Okay. Now question number 8 and 9. Question is J. What fits into A, correct? And what about 9? Again, it's a time taken. Okay. This mistake is made by all students, almost all students, because what are they focusing that as the pH increases, the activity increases till optimum pH and then it decreases. Is it so? You also thought like this, right? But here activity is not given, time is given. Okay, time would decrease because the reaction becomes fast. I'll share this file with you as well. So time would decrease. No, D. D is the correct option. Till here, it's the optimum one. After that, it becomes it's denaturing, right? So it would take more time. That's why the graph increases after this step. Okay. Question number 10 and 11. The diagram is given in 11. Okay. Question number 10. Which feature of enzyme? What are the features of enzymes? 1 and 3. Correct. No. They are involved in all metabolic reactions takes place because of enzymes. They are involved in all reactions. Okay, in which class of biomolecules these enzymes are classified? Proteins. So this one is protein. Now question number 11, the diagram is given, which is a transfer section of a leaf. In which part of leaf can photosynthesis take place? Okay, what is E, by the way? Since we have recently done this chapter, what is E? You didn't revise. Okay, what is E? No, E, egg. No, E is cuticle. Good. F is what is the layer on the top layer called? Upper epidermis. This one is palisade mesophyll cell. K is spongy mesophyll cell. This L is air space. M is guard cell. J is phloem. It, the lower one is phloem. The upper one is xylem. We have learned this. No. The upper, we have to divide it into two portions. Okay. Okay. So which option is correct? G and M, because K is not given in the combination. Okay. Let's move to 12th one. Yes. No, because no, they don't have chloroplast. That is their adaptation. They don't have chloroplast so that light can enter or fall into the cell. Okay, this is a transfer action section again, in which the xylem and phloem is shown. Now, which is a non-woody dicotyledon stem. Yes, it's not C and D. It's either A or B. So is xylem present inside or outside? Inside. This is not a leaf. This is stem. Xylem is always present on the inner side. In leaf, in shoot, yes. In sorry, in root or in stem. Okay? My writing is not good. Inner. Okay. Yes, it's A. Next one is again a setup is there which is related to what is this apparatus called? Without looking at it, just tell me what is this apparatus called? This one. Yes. Question number 13. No. This is not collection of gases. This is not collection of gases. This is related to transpiration. This is called as potometer. PO. This one is in the topic transport in plants. Potometer. Okay. That's why I mentioned. Have I mentioned that there are practicals in transport in plants? Okay. So this one is the one which is present in transport in plants. Okay. Okay. So what does it do? It actually measures the rate of transpiration. Okay. And how does it do this? Now this is part of your P4 as well. So listen, we have to create a bubble. We just open this tap and move this bubble to this side. Okay. After few hours or few minutes, whatever time, here they have given us 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, we have to check how much distance this bubble has traveled. Okay. And from this distance over time, we can calculate the rate of transpiration. Whenever there is a question related to rate, because you have to do this in your exam, this was part of your past paper. Rate is always distance over time. Okay, always distance over time. Okay, no, they would give you the distance that this bubble traveled, traveling from here to here maybe. So they would give you the distance. Yeah, distance traveled by this bubble over time. Yes, for example, here 10 minutes are given. Let's say I'm giving you an example. Okay, let's have this one. They recorded the position of air bubble at the start. They observed the apparatus for 10 minutes. Okay, and recorded the distance traveled by air bubble at 1 minute interval. Like after every minute, they calculate the distance. Then they switch on a fan. Now this is an important word. Pointed toward the leafy shoot and recorded the distance traveled for another 10 minutes. What do you think the shape of graph would be? D. So for the 10 minutes it would increase, and when we turn on the fan, the transpiration rate increases a lot. So the graph would suddenly go up. So answer would be D. Did you say B or D? D. Good. Okay. Next one is related to percentage. Now this one is also quite technical MCQ. Though it's not tough, but it's technical. Let me just explain what you need to do. The percentage of each of the gas is inspired and expired are measured. Okay, this is the percentage of oxygen that is expired. This is the percentage of nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide. This one is at the resting phase, and this one is at the second part, while exercising. Exercising. One is at rest, one is at exercise. Okay. So have you observed that when exercising, the oxygen rate decreases, the oxygen that is expired decreases? Why? Because most of the oxygen is used to produce energy, so less oxygen is expired. Okay, let's this statement is not correct. The difference between the percentage of carbon dioxide in expired air while exercising and expired air is 1.5. Just subtract it and tell me, is the difference 1.5? No, no, no. For carbon dioxide, let's do it for the first one. Wait. It's it's exercising and at rest. So you have to compare the second and third one. Yes. It's 1.5. So this statement seems to be correct. Let's move to other ones and decide whether it's correct or not. Why, when resting, the difference between the percentage of oxygen in inspired and expired air is due to oxygen being used by respiration in the body. It's used, na? It's used. So this one is also correct. Next one. Inspired air contained 52 times more oxygen than carbon dioxide. Just calculate their percentage. Inspired air. Inspired is this 21. So this one is incorrect. So this one is the answer C. Okay. Let's move to the next one. Wait. Let's do a simple calculation. The overall difference is 6.54 in both, right? In inspired air and in expired air. Look at the difference in inspired air and expired air. It's almost 6. Almost 6.5, let's say. Yes. Dif- wait. Wait. In carbon dioxide, it's moving from 0.04 to 6.54, right? So the difference is 6.5. In the oxygen one, the difference is again 6.5. 21 minus 14.5. Okay, so it's same. Okay, what is the balanced chemical equation for aerobic respiration? Exact opposite of photosynthesis. So what is the answer? So it would be D, correct. Okay, let's move to question number 16, 17 and 18. Let's mark it. 16. 15 is D. Okay. Blood is made up of different components: plasma, red blood cells, and white blood cells. So plasma is in the greater quantity, then red blood cell, and then white blood cell. What is the percentage volume of blood of the component that has function of transporting oxygen? What does transport oxygen? RBCs. So how much is RBC? What do you think? It's not 55%. This one is plasma. This one is, yes, it would be 44, because 30 would be, yes. Okay, wait, 30 would be lying somewhere here, more than 25 here. right? Like if we divide it, it is 25. So it would be lying somewhere near 25. It won't be here. So if we like extend it, it's near 50. So it must be 44. Okay. What is the total number of atria and ventricles that the blood passes through during two complete circuits? 8. Good. Because in one cycle it passes through 4 and in two cycles it would passes through 8. Okay, a table is given and the percentage of different type of tissue is also given, the elastic tissue, muscular tissues and the collagen. Okay, which conclusion about the range of percentage is correct? The range of collagen tissue found in people of both age group is 29. Yes, 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 yes. Just find the range. Subtract them and you would find the range. The range won't be 39. I don't think so. How to calculate range? Let me. The values. Is 39. No, 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 no. What is range? Like it is 13 minus 36. Just subtract this and that would be your range. Then we find it like separately, na? 36 minus 13 and 51 minus 24. No, so this one is incorrect. Okay. The range of each type of tissue is smaller in old age than in adult age. Are all the values decreasing? No. In old adults than in young adults. Muscle one is the bigger one, right? So this one is also incorrect. The range of muscle tissue in old adults, yes. Yes. Okay. The range of muscle tissue in old adults is 4 times greater than in young adults. Let's find it. What is the difference? 7? What is the difference? 28. The range. Oh my god. I don't think so.